Hey, what's going on, guys? Soldier Knows Best here, and I'm back with another Ask Soldier video where I may be answering questions by you, my community. So you can leave some questions or comments down below. But I'm going to kick things off with the first question, and that is, have you ever had a computer not by Apple? Yes, believe it or not, yes, I haven't always owned Apple computers, as some people may think. I've only been using Apple computers for about 2.5 years, and I've used all PCs before then. And my first ever computer that I owned myself was an E-machine that I got on my way to college. And that E-machine was horrible. Walmart, it was like $300, everything included, but it sucked so bad. But that's how I learned to actually fix computers and stuff like that with that E-machine. So thank you, PCs out there. And yeah, I haven't been using Apple computers all my life, but probably for the rest of my life. All right, next question comes from iTechville. They asked me, how did you get so famous? I do vids every day. I comment, I do video responses. I focus on tech. I do other videos, but I only have 8 subs. Please answer this question because I need help. Exclamation, exclamation. Anyway, well, I don't know. It kind of just happened. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for about a little over 2.5 years now. And I remember my first video I did on this channel was talking about jailbreaking the iPhone. Now, I did that because it was a popular subject at the time. And that was back with the iPhone 1. So that was really popular back then. So I did get a good amount of views for that video right off the go. But anyway, yeah, it takes time to become, I guess, popular on YouTube. It has a lot to do with just skill, talent, improving your videos as you go along. But also, to be honest, it does have a lot to do with luck as well. Being in the right place at the right time, making the right video, and also getting the right amount of exposure to the right amount of people. So it is a little bit of luck too, but like anything, you just gotta keep at it, keep sticking to it, and you'll eventually start seeing some improvement in your numbers there. An NBA Street Ball Rap Man asked me, who do you think is better, Kobe or LeBron, and who is my favorite NBA player? Well, I still think Kobe has a little bit of edge on everybody in the game right now. Due to the fact he's older, he's not going to be able to play at the top of his game the entire season. But you can see just by at the All-Star game and after this All-Star break, he's able to turn it on just like that and really destroy people. But who's my favorite NBA player right now? I have to say Blake Griffin, because anytime he plays, you know that he plays extra hard, but you know that he can pull out one of those dunks that can just destroy everybody as well. So he's my favorite player actually to watch right now. The next question comes from Ruin01, and he asked me, Soldier, do you buy your giveaway prizes? Yes, I do buy a lot of my giveaway prizes. Some companies do send me giveaway prizes along with products to review, but things like the iPad and iPhone giveaways, I buy those right out of my pocket because, yeah, I don't think Apple will ever sponsor anybody's giveaways, but yeah, for the most part, I do buy all of my giveaway prizes. And Mr. Tech Man asked me, do I have a teleprompter? No, I don't. I do all my videos off the top of my head. I have no script. Sometimes I have little bullet points for certain long videos that I want to make sure that I hit. But yeah, I just talk. So that's why you see me repeat a lot of things and say here a lot. And I say a lot of things over and over again. That's because I make a lot of videos on here, and I'm trying to work on that. But no, I don't have a teleprompter. Sometimes I wish I did, though. And iPod Nano Man in Sweden. What's going on, Sweden? But he asked me, do you feel like a celebrity or just a computer geek? You have the best channel, by the way. Well, thanks a lot. Well, I kind of feel like I think I still feel like just a normal person, just a regular computer geek. But my last experience of kind of feeling like a little mini celebrity when I went to the iPad 2 launch, and I was standing in line in the mall out here in St. Louis, and I have to say at least 20 or so people actually recognized me. Half of them actually came up to me and we talked for a little bit. So just standing in line there, everybody around me thought I was like some type of celebrity, but it was actually pretty, it was kind of surreal. It's kind of flattering, but also it's kind of weird for people to come up to you and say they look up to you in a certain way, or they started doing videos like that. But yeah, I mean, it feels great, but I'm nowhere near some of the big YouTubers out there. So I guess someday I may feel that way fully, but most of the time I just feel like a little geek. And the next question comes from Matteo Zalam. They asked me, what's going to be at the Mac OS X line? I don't know, because line is the biggest cat. He's probably referring to because Apple names all of his operating system all for big cats. Or not really big cats, but just cats in general, like leopard and snow leopard, lion, getting ready to come up here in the summertime. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess the last remaining big cat out there they can name it after is probably the Thundercats. All right, the next question is, do you have to ask for permission from video game publishers before you post videos, or do you just post them? I'm just not sure about how they work with copyright on YouTube, but this is a really good question. That question I had to ask myself before I started doing video game videos. But yes, you can upload video game footage as long as they fall under the fair use guidelines. Now, what the fair use guidelines allows you to use copyright material for the purpose of educating your audience or providing commentary to talk about that particular subject or that subject matter. And so you can upload upload a 10-minute video of a video game as long as you're providing some type of commentary. Like I do in my videos, I just talk about the game itself. Or if you watch somebody like Toby Games or I Justin Gaming or C Nanners, you know that they're always talking over the videos. It's just not a video of just them playing, because that would be copyright issues. That doesn't fall under the fair use guidelines. So hopefully, if I remember and I can find the link again, I'll put a link down below in the description box to, showing you more information about how fair use works, and I'll help you out in the future. All right, the last question comes from Lawrence 2100 Lawrence, and they asked me, have I ever tried to keep my hair long? Yes, I've had my hair long before. So yeah, when I was a little baby, I had an afro. I think I was born with an afro. But also in high school, I had an afro as well. I don't have any of those pictures here with me, even though I probably look like a total dweeb. Dweeb, I never used that word before. But yeah, if I go home, I'll probably try to find some pictures of me in the afro. But yeah, I did have an afro at probably 2 points in my lifetime. Anyway, guys, this ends this Ask Soldier video. It's always fun to do these type of videos, and I'll try to keep them up as best as possible here. Leave a comment down below with your question that I'll possibly answer in my next version of this Ask Soldier video. And stay tuned for the end and get ready for some bloopers. And all right, I'll catch you later. Peace. Most of the part, what the hell is that? But most of the time, I buy my products. And the next, an NBA Street Ball, All right, next question comes from What the bleep is that? The next question comes from Ruins. All right, next question comes from Ruins01 Solder. All right, next question comes from God. Okay, and Zalem or Matisse Zalem. I don't know what the hell that name is. But anyway, he asked me, how do you think what's going to be after? How do you think what's going to be after macOS 10 Live? That does not make sense.
Thundercats.